Hi, everybody, and welcome to Paula B Energy. So glad that you could be here. And welcome, Pisces, to your February reading. Love that you're here. I'm a Pisces too, by the way. Okay, so this is a general reading for the month of February for the sign of Pisces. That's for sun, moon, and rising signs. So you'll want to make sure that you check out the other videos for your other signs just to get a more clear, complete picture of how the month is going to play out for you. And of course, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Not everything is going to apply to everyone because this is a reading for the collective of Pisces. Okay, let's dive into it. Now, what I like to do is my readings are structured. I, for some reason, really like 5 cards. I don't know why. It's an odd number. So we are going to pull 5 cards. And these will represent rows. And the first row is going to be your recent past. That's going to be, within the last 6 weeks or so. For some of you, it might be a little farther back than that. I find that myself, I tend to be ahead of whatever reading is coming along. So like I've already experienced half of the reading by the time I watch, my favorites. I don't know. I guess that's maybe because I live in the future, but I don't think all Pisces are like that. All right. So our first row is going to be the recent past. And in your recent past, Pisces, you have the Ace of Wands. Looks like you've had a fire that's been lit underneath you, Pisces, and that makes sense because of the astrological things that are going on in our planets. We're coming into Pisces and Venus, so you probably maybe have had a new spark in a relationship. Perhaps you've had an inspirational idea or something exciting is happening and you are really wanting to move forward on that. It's that fire energy. Ace of Wands. Wands is all about fire. It is also about our connection to spirit. So you're going to, really be tapping into messages from above. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. And then clarifying the Ace of Wands, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, you are in the right place at the right time. This is your time, Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune is about halfway through the major arcana, and it shows that it's showing one of each of the signs as far as the elements go. And the Wheel of Fortune is the lucky card, so I like to say that, might maybe want to go to buy a lottery ticket. Just saying, you might have some good fortune there. You're in the right place at the right time with whatever has been going on. So if you're feeling like things haven't been going really well for you, that's about to change. All right. And now we come to our row of the now. You may have been hermiting a little bit. As Pisces, when the energies get a little strong, we tend to hermit. But the hermit doesn't stay isolated forever. And this hermit, what is he doing? He goes off by himself, not because he doesn't like people, but because he's wanting to find what he truly wants and how he's going to shine his light into the world. So Pisces, what is the thing that you could just talk about for hours? What is the subject that you could just do, you could just be involved in all the time? And you lose all track of time. That's your thing. That's your light, right? That's how you shine. And just because, you are, let's say, a stay-at-home mom, doesn't mean that you're not making an impact. You definitely are. Each of us makes an impact in different ways. So, Pisces, it's time to get out of hermit mode, and it's time to shine your light out into the world. And how are you going to do that? Well, you've got the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a card of not only love and partnership, but it's also the card of choice. The original version of this card showed a man and a woman holding hands standing in the front of the card, and behind them was another woman. So obviously a choice was made. And so now, Pisces, it's time for your choice to be made. It's time for you to choose what you're going to do. Choose what direction that you're going to go in and start to take steps towards that. All right. It's possible you might have some challenges along the way. Let's see what those are. Your first card is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is the suit in tarot that talks about our resources, anything that's supporting us. That could be our money, our career, our friendships, our health, time and energy. All of those things are resources. And what we see here is someone who's in front of this beautiful tree that is obviously bearing some sort of fruit, a resource, right? And this person is actually determining which one of these fruits is ready to pick, or which need a little bit more time. This is often the card of trying to figure out, is the fruit worth the squeeze? So, Pisces, your challenge this month in February is going to be deciding which of your activities are the ones that you really need to pour your energy and your focus into. You may have a lot of things, and I'm going to tell you, Pisces, we get a lot of ideas, and sometimes it can be really confusing because they all seem so wonderful and we want to follow them all. But now it's time to evaluate. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of evaluation. We're evaluating which one of our resources is really going to give us that return versus these other resources. You know, sometimes we have some things we're really interested in, but maybe they just take too much of our time and energy and maybe even money, and they're not really giving us a return back. And I'm not speaking just only of money or career, but you know, what do you get out of it emotionally? What do you get out of it satisfaction-wise? Your clarifying card for the Seven of Pentacles is the Star. Now, the Star is a card of heavenly connection. It is the card of hope and joy and faith. It is a card of balance. As you can see, and sorry, Facebook's going to make, or Facebook, what the heck? YouTube is going to make me cover her up a little bit. Can't have all that stuff, I guess. Oh my. In any event, she is pouring out waters out of two separate pitchers. So, and what we see is balancing of heavenly and material energies and really creating that balance in your life so that you're not just constantly pouring everything out of yourself and then you're wiped out. Okay, that's not going to do anybody any good, especially you. So, your challenge this month is going to be determining what is going to be the things that are going to give you the most return, the most bang for your buck, in your energy and your time investment. What do you get out of it? And then maintaining that balance between all the different things that you do. Many of us are busy. We have several different things that we're doing. We have work, we have family, we want to have some fun. So that balance is going to be really key for you. Okay, now your outcomes this month, Pisces. First of all, we have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is often a card of, it can indicate that there's some boredom or maybe even just daydreaming. This person looks like they were reading and now they're sort of gazing off in the distance. And then we see this very strange hand that is materializing from thin air and offering them a cup. Now, cups in tarot represent our emotions. So he's got 3 cups right there beside him. Looks like they're full. So he's got lots of good stuff happening, and you do, Pisces. And then there is another hand offering him something else. And he hasn't quite reached out for it yet. So he's not quite sure whether this cup is going to be something that he actually wants. Perhaps he's just kind of, zoning out and gazing off into the distance and not even really being aware that there is something on offer here. So, Spirit is telling you that it's time to pay attention. It's time to pay attention to what's being offered to you. Perhaps there is something out there that is right in your sphere and you're not even aware that it's there. Could be, I'm going to say, it's very likely that there's someone in your sphere that actually wants to spend more time with you and become more of a friend, or perhaps even a love interest. That's definitely a possibility. Your clarifying card for the Eight of Pentacles, your clarifying card for the Four of Cups is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is the card of apprenticeship. it's the card of perfecting your work. So I like that because you have the Seven of Pentacles where you're trying to choose what to pour your energy in, what to work on. And this is showing that you are working on it. So your outcome is you're going to get better and better and better. How do you become an expert? 10,000 hours, right? So it looks like that you're going to make that choice this month, Pisces, of what deserves your attention and your energy and your effort. And then you're going to really start getting good at it. All right, now, your final row is all about what the message is from Spirit. Of course, this is all a message from Spirit, but this is specific. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. Now, many people think that this card is about hoarding, and it does look like he's kind of collected his coins there. Remember, Pentacles is about your resources. But the number 4 is a number of balance. It's a number of foundation. And so for me, the Four of Pentacles always signifies creating a foundation. If the card had come out reversed, I would say maybe you're holding on to your resources a little bit more. But what I see is that you're actually going to be building a good foundation of all your resources. And that's going to happen because you're going to determine which things do I need to put my energy into and which do I need to, withdraw my energy from. I don't need that. That's not benefiting me enough. This other thing will. And the other thing that is going to help you is going to be the Four of Swords. Now, it's interesting that you have 2 fours here. So you've got the Four of Swords and you've got the Four of Pentacles. So in order to really create a good foundation of those resources that you want, Pisces, it means that you're going to have to rest. And that means mental rest. We've got swords here. Swords are about our thoughts, our mental processes, the way that we think about something, the logic of it, right? And also being able to see the truth. And what we see is a soldier who is lying down for a bit. Now, notice that he's still wearing his armor. So basically, he's just resting for a short while. If he was really done, he would not be in his armor any longer. So you're going to make time to rest. And this is also resting your mind from worrying about things. Now, I like to look over the cards and just kind of hit the main categories. As far as the love category goes, for some of you, Pisces, it's a new love. And it might just be, Mr. Right Now or Ms. Right Now with that Ace of Wands. And that might have happened in your recent past, or it might be a person that's coming to you right now. You're starting to come out of hermit mode. If you are looking for love, you are going to have to get out of hermit mode. And that means leaving your house, okay? That means going out there and finding somebody. You do have the Lover's card. So for those of you who are looking for love, this might be a good month for it. It is February and it's Valentine's Day is happening. So, however, when you meet this person and things progress a little bit, you're going to have to be very strategic and analyze, okay, am I getting what I need out of this relationship? You do have the Wheel of Fortune, so I think you're going to get lucky. For those of you who are in existing relationships, this could be an opportunity for that relationship to be rekindled. Of course, with Valentine's Day coming along, you're probably going to have a romantic day, I hope. And if you don't have one planned, maybe you should. And then for those of you who are in that existing relationship, it's time to really work on those things. How about spending more time together or figuring out things that you can do together? That Eight of Pentacles really indicates that you gotta put some work into it, right? As far as career and finances go, it looks like you're in the right place at the right time. You may have discovered a new side business that you're really passionate about. I think that what you're working towards is how you can shine in the world. Even if that's not a business, it's going to give you dividends that might not be monetary. Now, for those of you who are looking to change careers, I think now is the right time. I think you've had an offer of some kind, perhaps in the recent past, and now is going to be the time to start acting on that. Be aware. Remember, we've got this Four of Cups here. Be aware of opportunities. So open your eyes, think outside the box, start thinking about how do I want to feel when I'm at work? What kind of experience do I want to have? Not just how much money do I want to put in the bank. For Pisces, that's really important. You're a water sign. It's got to feel right or you don't want to do it. So, going to be very important. But that balance, you're going to be able to do this thing and create that foundation of Pentacles of your resources, but only if you have some balance. Okay, and then as far as health goes, honestly, Pisces, I think you've gotten a real spark into getting into the healthy zone. And you have started a program. You're continuing the program and you're having to evaluate. So about a month has gone by since the beginning of the year. If you started at the beginning of the year, now you've had a little bit of time to evaluate. Is what I'm doing actually working for me? Do I need to tweak it a little bit so it'll work a little bit better? That Seven of Pentacles is going to be really helpful in that to help you determine, are the actions that I'm taking going to give me the results that I want? And if it seems like they're heading you down a different path, well, then it's time to tweak it a little bit and put your energy and effort into something that's actually going to bring you the results that you want. I love this for you, Pisces. It looks like to me that keeping your eyes open for an offer that is coming of some kind, it'll be an offer of the heart. So keep your eyes open for that and keeping that balance. All right, your oracle card for this month is from the Whispers of Healing oracle deck. And your card is Nurture, and it is card number 4. You've gotten a lot of 4s in this reading. So balance and creating a foundation is really your theme for the month. Okay, and this is the beautiful Nurture card. I like to read through and just let things pop out of the page at me. No matter what is going on in your being, it is vital to nourish and nurture yourself. This may mean learning how to listen to your needs. This card is asking you to balance the attention you give to the people and situations around you with the attention you give to yourself. This balance will help you make healthier choices for yourself. Wow. And this is a mer angel, by the way. She's a mermaid and an angel. A mer angel hugs herself. Her posture indicates the need to strengthen the relationship with self. This card suggests you have been pushing yourself and need some self-care. Make decisions in accordance with your personal needs. Okay, Pisces. Big message here. Time for some self-care. Time to actually analyze, well, how do you feel about something? Listen to your body, listen to your spirit, talk to spirit, and really tune in to figure out what is going to be best for you. I like this reading for you, Pisces. It looks like it's going to be a fabulous month. I know you'll enjoy it. And thank you for being here. Okay, it's YouTube, so do that. Ding the bell, all that stuff. And I'll see you next month. Thank you. Bye.